welcome once again, YouTubers and Doctor Who fans, to the Showcase series, where I showcase all the Doctor Who merchandise I collect each month. Today we're doing April, and this is Showcase 24. So I have got DVDs, audios, and books to show. Well, when I say DVD, I mean only one. So let's get down to business with the DVD first. So the DVD I got is Revelation of the Daleks, which is a 6 Doctor story, as you can tell, and I have seen this one, and it wasn't that good. It's not probably one of my favourite Dalek stories, this one isn't. I won't go too far into detail, because that's obviously for reviews, but it's not one of my favourite Dalek stories, so I would not put it in my top 10. So now we'll be moving on to the monthly range of Big Finish, and I have got a lot of early ones, because they are going out of stock and I want to get as many as possible. So the first one we have The Whispers of Terror, which is, as you maybe tell, it is a horror story set in a museum. The Genocide Machine, which is a 7th Doctor story, which features the first appearance of the Daleks in a Big Finish audios, and I've heard that the 7th Doctor is very good with the Dalek stories as well. The Fires of Vulcan, which has just run out of its print, or the last of the stocks are gone. The only ones that are left are the second-handed ones, and there is another cheap one for £4. Pick it up while you can, because it is going to be very difficult to get. Only if you're interested in the story, of course. Or collecting Big Finish. Project Twilight. This one's very rare to get now, and this is an interlocked version, interlocked story with Project Twilight, Project Lazarus, and Project Destiny. The Chimes of Midnight, which is an 8th Doctor story, again run out of its print, out of stock, and now it is very difficult to get. The minimum price you can get right now is £35, because all the second-handed cheap have gone and the stocks of it have gone. And I would love to get Storm on as well, but unfortunately I missed that opportunity. Hopefully I'll just find it in some car boot sale or charity shop for audios. Ish. Now this one is a very interesting story. This one is definitely a different sort of Doctor Who story. This one is, again, run out of his own print. That's why I got it. I got this one at a shop because unfortunately I missed this opportunity, but I found it in a shop. I did for £5. What a bargain! You can see the minimum price for this is £47 on Amazon. Project Lazarus, again, features after the events of Project Twilight. This is a 6th Doctor story, but unfortunately the one I got from Amazon came with the 7th Doctor side of it, neither the 6th Doctor side, but it didn't come with the both of them, so I'm just going to print that off. I'll show you what I mean. As you can see, that's the picture it comes with, but I only got that side, not the middle or that, which I got my least favourite part of, but I'll just get it printed off. Flip Flop, this is a slipcase version, this one is. This one's a very unique story, this one is. I haven't listened to any of these yet, well I have one of them, but this one's a very unique story. You can listen to it in either order, and it will still complete the story, which I found it very interesting. And for the final one, Moonflash, which is the recent audio Big Finish from the monthly range, which I got. I have listened to this. I won't go into detail because that is for a review. Now we're moving on to other audios. These are from different ranges. Now we have the 8th Doctor range, which I only got the one. Horror of Glamrock, which of course I'll be reviewing because that's my new review series, to review all the 8th Doctor audios in chronological order. I have Reborn of the Daleks, and this will be reviewed the Friday coming up. I have listened to it, so I'm not going to say anything. Now for another Lost Stories, basically this is my favourite range out of all, and I'm definitely going to get more of these. Mission to Magnus. I have listened to The Nightmare Fair, and that was beyond a fantastic story. So I got the next release following up to it is Mission to Magnus. This is from season 23, or I like to call it the Lost season from Colin Baker. This features Colin Baker's the Doctor, obviously, and the Ice Warriors plus Sil, and I was really interested in this one because I really wanted to see how the Ice Warriors would react to such a sinister villain as Sil, so I'm very looking forward to listening to this one. Then I have 2 Destiny of the Doctor audios, a bit like audiobooks there are. I have Destiny of the Doctor, with the 4th Doctor, Babel Spear, and Destiny of the Doctor, Death's Deal, which features the 10th Doctor. Now we're moving on to 8th Doctor books. The first one I got is Genocide, which is a very early Doctor Who 8th Doctor book, and this features the return of Katie Manning in book form, and I'm very interested in how Katie Manning will react to the 8th Doctor. And Paul Leonard is said to be a very confusing writer sometimes, but I'll see. This is my first time I'm going to be reading a Paul Leonard book, so I'll see what people got to say about Paul Leonard. Dominion. Now this is one of the later versions of season 1 from the 8th Doctor book range, and this one apparently is a very dark story. This one is, so it doesn't really tell you a lot by the cover, but what I would say is something evil going to be awakened. Half-Life. This is from the last season. This is the opener to the last season, Half-Life. And again, it is got a bit of comedy in it, which I love comedy as well. It is a dark story. And finally, The Sleep of Reasons, The Sleep of Reason, a horror story this one is. And as you can see by the cover, this cover really intimidated me when I was in the bookstore, and it just sparked to me when I looked at this and read the back cover of it. It seemed absolutely fantastic, this one does, and I really can't wait to read that one. It seems so brilliant. Now we're moving on to 50th anniversary book re-releases. I have got Fear of the Dark, which is the 5th Doctor book. Again, said to be a very creepy book, and I do like creepy books, I do. And The Silent Stars Go By, and it's a new series, and I don't really go for new series that much, but The Silent Stars Go By apparently is a really good book. This one features the Ice Warriors, it does as well. And finally, we'll be going on to the last part of this. This is more books, and now this is short trip books from Big Finish. First one is Short Trips Life Science. If you know what happened to the horrible thing, short trip books from Big Finish are very difficult to get. They are. Some of them are rare, some of them are ultra rare, some of them are near impossible to get. And Life Science, I have not read either of these two, but Life Science is, I could say it's a rare book. I wouldn't say it's the rarest, but the minimum price it is on Amazon is £15, which is actually the price of the book, so it'd be okay to get. And Farewells, which is different sort of stories saying farewells, and apparently some of them are really sad as well, which I do like some sad stories as well. And this one, again, £15, this one book. The minimum price on this is £35, so it's more of a rarer book, this one is. And I got this one from another bookstore as well. I'm definitely hoping to get, I know I'm not going to get all of these short trip books, because some of them are just so difficult to get, but I'll try and get as many as possible. So that finally concludes my Doctor Who showcase for April, showcase 24. As you can see, gone a bit addicted again with the audios by getting only one DVD. But I did get a couple of books, so I wasn't really audio addicted. Well, sort of. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the showcase. There's no more videos coming for April, they'll all be coming up at May, so don't expect any videos to come up. You will expect the 8th Doctor audio series review to still continue. I have not stopped that, of course. I have got Horror of Glamrock, as you know. But Thank you very much for watching. This is TJ Productions, and I'm signing off.